Tens of millions of taxpayer dollars could soon be poured into a parking lot for San Diego County buses.
Investigative reporter Jennifer Kastner has an interview with a high-profile critic who calls this an enormous misuse of public funds.
That's right. He is very passionate about this particular situation. Coronado Mayor Richard Bailey says he respects and commends all the parties that are trying to solve the problem of where to put the buses, but he thinks this solution is not the right one. Sandag, though, says that 400 buses need that bus lot, and that number will only grow.
This is a huge waste of money, and that's the bottom line.
Coronado Mayor Richard Bailey is taking a stand.
In my opinion, this is government at its worst.
In a 10 News exclusive TV interview, he's sharing details about a little-known bus lot proposal that comes at a massive cost.
The original price tag was about $15 million. Today, that price tag has ballooned up to north of $60 million.
In fact, public records show an estimate of up to $85 million. Bailey sits on the board of Sandag, San Diego County's regional planning group. Sandag is looking to buy a privately owned block downtown,
all the way from A Street, all the way down to B,
and turn it into a facility where MTS drivers can park their buses and use restrooms before starting their next routes. Right now, drivers idle their buses along streets wherever they can find spots and use portable toilets around the city. Bailey believes there are far better solutions than spending millions on a parking facility, like paying downtown businesses to allow drivers to use their restrooms, leasing parking space from existing lots, and even solutions as simple as painting curbs to be used exclusively for MTS buses.
Several cans of red paint is a lot less expensive than $65 million.
Painting more curbs red is going to take away on-street parking.
City Council member Chris Ward represents downtown. He's in favor of building the bus lot, even at its estimated cost.
We know that those numbers will only continue to increase the longer we delay and don't act on building such a facility.
Ward agrees with a proposal option that also includes building Sandag office spaces and putting up new apartments on the bus lot.
And then we have the opportunity for affordable housing. It's a big issue for me, for the region.
The more money we spend on projects like this to build this, what is in my opinion an unnecessary facility, it takes away from projects like roads and highways that can actually move people from point A to point B.
And Bailey adds that we'll have autonomous buses in the future that won't require using lots like this one, so this could become obsolete. A Sandag spokesperson says building Sandag offices on the lot could save on money being spent on renting offices. That could reduce the overall cost of the project. The board votes on this tomorrow. It's not a final vote. It just moves things along to the next step.
Yeah, it's Coronado. It's prime real estate.
Absolutely. Affects a lot of people.
Yeah, we'll be watching it tomorrow and as it moves on. Yeah, thank you, Jen. If there is something that you want Jen and our other investigators to look into, send an email to team10@10news.com.